Everyone, I'm S.L.P. Welcome back to some Mariners franchise mode here on MLB 16 The Show. Mariners, as you saw in the last stream here on YouTube, we were shellacked last game as we had a good lead early and then let it fell behind in the ball game, losing 9-6 in our first interleague play of the season. And we're in the NL League, so of course pitchers will be at bat. So let's go to work. Kuma going up against Anthony S.L.P, who is 4-1 this season. And Taijuan Walker, I believe, is still one of the only pitchers left who has yet to get a loss. Felix and Taijuan Walker, top two in the majors in strikeouts, which is no surprise. Taijuan Walker having a great year. He's back up in the column for Cy Young. He's only allowed 4 home runs allowed this season. His ERA remains to be the best in the majors this year. And he, along with Cobb, who is also 5-0 from the Rays, and Marco Estrada from the Blue Jays, they have yet to register a loss this year. And all of those, of course, are starting pitchers. Alright, and let's get into the home run leaders. Donaldson still leading the way with 16. Encarnacion with 15. Nelson Cruz tying for second with 15. And Adam Lind with 14. Kyle Seager tied with 6 with Cano in home runs for the franchise mode. So that's a good sign. And Eugenio Suarez and Votto are both tied at 9, so they're in the top 10. Matt Carpenter with 14 home runs, not quite number 1. Look at the standings so far. Mariners 3 behind. I did a little sim yesterday after the game, before the game started for that matter, if the Angels would win, and they did. So the Mariners need to win to be a half game behind the Angels in the American League West. But there's still plenty of time left. Mariners need to keep the momentum in their favor. Orioles and the Red Sox both lost in the game. So the Mariners need to continue to win to cover some ground. A win will push them up. It should be, depending on how the Rays did, but more on that later. Let's get into the game. That's what you guys are here for. We're going to do these 2-game series against Cincinnati. And then I'm going to cut the stream off and play some NBA 2K. I will do 1 game of that here on YouTube this afternoon. Great American Ballpark in 2003 is when it opened. Kuma will get the call, and hopefully our pitching location will be better than it was last game. Mariners 7-16 on the road. 3 in batting average. White Sox now taking over in that category, and then Toronto, as you know, is first. Number 1 in strikeouts, which is not bad. Good afternoon and welcome to Great American Ballpark here in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the 20-23 Reds taking on the 19-22 Seattle Mariners, as Iwakuma going up against Joey Votto and the Reds next. Anthony S.L.P making his 9th start of the season, 4-1 record, his ERA 3.04, 42 strikeouts to 16 walks. 41 hits allowed in 50 1/3 innings pitched. Leading off, Leonys Martin, batting .265. He has had some 3-hit games in the last couple weeks. And S.L.P with the first pitch outside for ball 1. Look at the arsenal for him. He has a couple of breaking balls, a changeup, curveball, slider, and a couple of fastballs. And Martin rips one to right, base hit. A good start for the Mariners already. On a 1-0 count, Martin with a single.
Third baseman,
Kyle Seager, next man up, batting .243. 29 RBIs for him. Second on the team behind Nelson Cruz. And this is a pop-up. The pop-out drought continues for Kyle Seager. As you've seen in some of the streams, he has had so many of those popped out. Cruz, top 10 in the American League in batting average, down to 310. Had a good hot streak early on. Had 2 home runs yesterday on YouTube, which was my first. Pitch outside. Mazaraco keeps the runner at first base. Left pitch out, 2-0, outside. His home run total now up to 15. That's the team leader. 2-0 with 1 down. Broken bat and fouled. 2-1. Deslafani, the 2-1 for Nelson Cruz. Cruz, left center, that will stay in for a base hit. 2-man on base. Martin will hold for 2. And Cruz's first single of the game. Adam Lind, 24 RBIs at 255 batting average, with an opportunity to give the Mariners a lead here. Yes, Deslafani struggling early, much like Felix Hernandez did. Breaking ball, that's a base hit. Martin's going to come around home. No, he won't. He will stay. So Lind with the base hit. 1 out singles for both Lind and Cruz, as up at bat next is Robinson Cano, 8th in the American League in batting average, 12 home runs. Can give the Mariners a big cushion early. Good swing on that breaking ball from Lind. Blooped in, left center field. Martin gets the tag, and he will not run. 2 down in the inning. Martin might have had an opportunity for a lead. Mariners didn't take it. Gutierrez, 3rd in the American League, and at 326 up at bat. First pitch outside for ball 1 for Gutierrez. Last stream, Cincinnati had a grand slam. They're going to do the same thing likely in this one. 2-0 outside. Martin in scoring position, the leading run at 3rd. He has Cano at 2nd, Lind at 1st. Good 2-seamer, 2-1 for Gutierrez. Deslafani, the 2-1. And that will be a foul. Nearly stayed fair. There might have been an out nonetheless at first. Now Gutierrez, 2-2 pitch with 2 down. And got him out up high on the fastball. Mariners leave. 3-man on base. Couldn't get any runs down. Go to the bottom half of the first, no score. Kuma, his 9th start of the year, 4-1 record, his ERA 3.25, 54 Ks to 7 walks allowed, 32 hits allowed, and 44 1/3. Levi Brasky leading things off for the Reds. Strike 1 for Kuma to start. 0-1. Ground ball fouled on the left. White Sox winning over the Royals 6-1. 0-2. Ground ball, left side, backhanded. Throw to first, not in time, safe. Good effort though by Marte.
Batting second, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Hamilton, next man up. Leads the Reds in stolen bases with 12. Now last night, Mariners, yes, there's the bunt taken, and a foul. Mariners caught the runner 3 times stealing. Another effort outside for a ball 1. Take a bunt. 1-1. Splitter outside corner, 2-1. Fastball fouled back, 2-1. Kuma the 2-2 effort. Breaking ball outside, ball 3. Joey Votto up on deck, waiting in the wings. That's Kuma trying to get an out. Ground ball fouled left side. A special happy Mother's Day to those of you watching the stream here. Payoff pitch. All the way. S.L.P giving you Mariners coverage all season long here on YouTube. Opportunity for a double play. Lynn fires it out at second, and a good kick out slide almost by the runner nonetheless. Fielder's choice. As we look at the numbers for Joey Votto through the month, improving that batting average in May. 1 down in the inning. Breaking ball in for strike 1. Here's some of the MVP chants in the background for Votto. With the runner at first, 1-1. 1-1 the count. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. This Mariners trying to end a losing streak. Strike 2. Mariners 3 below 500 at the moment. They need to get some momentum. 2-2. Sinker fouled back. Kuma 16 pitches in this first inning. Not quite what the Mariners wanted. But they're going to need a lot of effort in this one. Full count again. Mesoraco warming up on deck. And Votto now with the payoff his way. Popped up. Iannetta makes the out. 2 down. As the runner won't move. Devin Mesoraco, next man aboard. Sinker outside corner for ball 1. Tipped and fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down in the inning. 20 pitch game for Kuma so far. You can get some pop outs of some kind. There's a check swing, strike 2. Let's see what he can do. Mesoraco 2-2. Runner will advance. Hit and run play fouled. Another 2-2 for Kuma. Long inning. Fouled away up high to the right side. See if Kuma can get the inning done here. And he does. Strikeout number 3. We go to the second inning. No score. No score through 1. Mariners on a 3-game losing streak. Ray trying to win back-to-back games. As Clevenger leading off, playing catcher for today's game. And another pop-up. Mariners' first pitch pop-ups have not been to their liking. And the catch made by the third baseman. 1 out. Marte next man up. And Marte, right field, good contact but fouled. Slider outside, 1-1. Mariners left the bases loaded last at bat. Something Les Nelson I'm sure wants to have that mentioned, to have runners in scoring position. 2 outs on a ground out. Iwakuma pitching here in the National League. Of course, you need to have that under NL rules. As Felix Hernandez went 2 for 3. And Kuma, good contact on this swing, but this is going to be a fly out to left field, and that'll do it. 1.5 innings done. We go to the bottom of the second. No score through the game. Suarez leading the Reds in home runs, had a grand slam yesterday. The first of the year for the Reds, and on franchise mode for an opponent. Entering today's game with a 11-game hitting streak. 2-0 outside for Kuma. Popped up right field. Nelson Cruz coming in and makes the catch. He's getting another start. Out at right field, Gutierrez another day off resting.
Right fielder,
Oh, he's starting, okay. Here's the lineup for the Mariners, something we haven't had yet in the inning. Cruz at right field, Martin center field, and Gutierrez at left field, Seager, Marte, Cano, and Lind, Clevenger infield today. Jay Bruce, look at his numbers this year. Primarily for Cruz, he would be DHing if that was in the American League rule. I'll have to check after the game to see when the next series between these two take place. Strike one for Kuma. 30 pitches through 1 1/3 innings. So I'd like to cut that down. Good strike. And now the 1-2 count. Breaking ball got him looking. Strike three. Second strikeout for Iwakuma. 2 down. Brandon Phillips doing well at home. Batting average rise. Next man up for the Reds. Strike one for Iwakuma. 2 down in the inning. 0-1. Breaking ball off the leg. And a throw not in time either. As Cano fires it to Lynn way too early, and Kuma is hurt. Comeback right off his leg. He'll be okay. Shebler, next man up, with the runner at first. Reds are 8th in stolen bases. So the catching from Clevenger have to be really aware on that this game. 0-2 pitch with 2 down, and got him looking again. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Kuma. As we go to the third, no score. Leonis Martin singled in the first, leading off.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
And this is ground ball, first base. Tags Martin before coming to the bag, 1 out. Nicely done by Joey Votto. Kyle Seager popped out. Pitch outside for ball 1. Top of the third we are at Great American Ballpark, Cincinnati, Ohio. Seager to right, lined out. Nicely done by Bruce. 2 down. Cruz had a base hit in the first inning. He had 2 home runs yesterday. Good slider for strike 1. New York 3-0 lead in Oakland. The Yankees, that is. Good fastball, strike 2. Already Cruz now down into a early batter's count. 0-2. Strike 3 up high. Cruz wanted it inside, and now will do it as DeStefani goes 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the third. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, you see his numbers, batting 176, pitching and batting. And it's in for strike 1. I just think you like being a pitcher and being a batter at the same time. NL is the best place to do it. And the 0-2 for S.L.P. Popped up. Coming in is Martin making the catch. 1 out. As Gutierrez at left field this afternoon. And Aoki will get the day off. Brasky singled back in the first. Check swing, strike 1. That might have been a base hit had he swung it that pitch. 0-1. 0-2, fouled back. Yes, Kuma's now starting to find the rhythm. 0-2 upcoming. Breaking ball, pushed out. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. 2-2, splitter. Didn't go. Another 2-2. Strike 3 called. 2 down. Another strikeout for Iwakuma. And Nebraska goes down. Billy Hamilton today 0 for 1. Grounded out in the first. Bunt. Hamilton fouled. Oh, botch catch, but it's fouled nonetheless. Kyle Seager nearly got away with that one. 2 down, 0-1. Outside for a ball. Glad you could all join me on YouTube once again this afternoon. I will finish up the final 2 games. That's a base hit. Hamilton with a single. And Joey Votto popped out in the first today, 0 for 1 overall. Pitch outside for a ball 1. Breaking ball hung in for strike 1. 1-1, 2 down, bottom of the 3rd inning. Strike 2 inside. Of course, if you have any other questions, feel free to drop it the way here in the stream. And this one launched right field. Long shot and gone. 2-run home run for Joey Votto. Reds on the board 2-0. His 9th home run and his 23rd RBI. Just like that, the Mariners falling behind early in this one. 423 feet. Got plenty of contact on this one. High up in the strike zone. And Votto knows what to do with that one. And it's Devin Marasco, next man up. Again, a 2-out situation. Mariners should just get that done. Ground fall. Two down, 0-1. 0-2. 54 pitches for Iwakuma. Breaking ball fouled away. The 0-2 again. Slider hung in the strike zone, fouled back. And they're trying to get under 500. And that is a base hit. Stayed fair. Runner will hold for 1.
Third baseman, number 7.
Genio Suarez 0 for 1 today. Breaking ball, that will do it. Cano fires it to Lynn, and that will do it for the inning. 2-run home run for the Reds as we go to the 4th. Courtesy of Joey Votto. Adam Lynn base hit single in the first. Let's see if the Mariners can make themselves a bit of a rally. Fastball for ball 1 to start. One-0. Up the middle, ground ball to right to second. 1 out.
Now batting, Second baseman.
Cano today 0 for 1.
Cano.
Fastball outside for ball 1 for Cano. Two and 0 for Cano. That ball was in the strike zone, but home plate umpire not giving any second thought on that pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike for Cano inside. 1 out, 2 and 1 to count for Cano. Slider inside and fouled away. Two and 2. Cano pops one up into center field. This one is a flyout. 2 outs.
Up next for Seattle.
Gutierrez struck out in the first.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Slider outside for a ball 1. Mariners second in home runs, 12th in RBIs. Change up outside for a ball. ERA just 24th. Reds not that far worse. They're 27th in the majors. Strike inside, 2 and 1. Three and 1. Clevenger up on deck, waiting. Gutierrez with now a favorable position. We'll see if he swings here. 3-1. He does swing it. Right center field. This one has some carry, and this one is off the wall. Gutierrez coming around for second, and he will stay standing. 2 out double for Franklin Gutierrez.
Now batting, catcher, Steve.
His 13th of the year. That ties him with Adam Lind as the team leader. Clevenger is 0 for 1 today. Popped out in the second. An opportunity for the Mariners to have a scoring punch with a runner at second. Pitch outside for a ball 1. Top of the 4th, 2 outs. Cincinnati with a 2-0 lead against the Mariners. Second of a 3-game series. Day game tomorrow. And fouled. That leaned inside the plate, or inside the zone. Might have been a base hit. 1-1 to count. Breaking ball, and this is a pop out to right center field. Now we'll do it. Bottom of the 4th coming up. S.L.P doing his work. 2-0 Cincinnati lead. Jay Bruce 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the first. Leading off bottom 4. Outside for ball 1. After this 2-game series, we're going to cut the stream off and then we'll play some NBA 2K. I haven't done a game like that on the stream or on my YouTube. Kind of fun to play some franchise mode on that. Probably be a bit rusty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 2 the call. Bottom 4, 1-2 pitch. Outside.
2 and 2.
Another 2-2 for Kuma. He's getting worked up a lot. Full count. Brandon Phillips up on deck waiting. And now the payoff. Fouled. Three, 2. Ball 4. Kuma gives up a walk. Bruce to first. 1 man on. Leading walk for Bruce. At the plate, Brandon Phillips singled back in the second. And the runner will advance, swing, and that's a base hit on a hit-and-run attack. Nicely done by the Reds. As Gutierrez had to come out. 2 man on base. Scott Schebler is 0 for 1. Kuma now needs at least a out of some kind just to get this out of the way. Runners will advance. Fouled, as both are on the loose. 1-1. Foul to the left. 1-2. One-two count. Breaking ball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Kuma's getting worked up in this inning. Ground ball. Flip to second. Not in time. They're going to throw to first. That was my bad. I should have waited for the animation to throw it.
Now batting, the pitcher.
I wanted to get that 6-4-3, but didn't make it work. Anthony Desclafani 0 for 1 in pitchers batting in NL rules. Ball for Kuma. Once again, the bullpen will have to do its work here in the game. 2-0. 3-0 on the outside. Brasky up on deck. 3-0 for Kuma. Ball 4. Brasky, you have 1 for 2 game today.
Now batting, the
Bases are loaded for the Reds. All over, as you see. Mariners need to get a strikeout. Ball high for Kuma. 1-1. This one hit well. This will be a sac fly likely unless if it carries. Nice catch. Martin will fire it. Runner will score. 3-0 Reds lead. RBI sac fly for Cincinnati.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton next at bat. Saw in the stream yesterday, he had a grand slam home run. Trying to do it again. 2 down. Strike 2. 0-2 upcoming. Breaking ball on the outside. One-two count. Fouled in the right. Mariners again. Nate Carnes is going to warm up. 1-2 the count. That's a base hit. RBI for Carnes. Not for Carnes. Hamilton. And the Reds lead 4-0. His 13th run batted in this year. Joey Votto had a 2-run blast. Mariners in a situation with 2 outs. I've been through this before. Just get the inning done. Breaking ball for strike 2. 85 pitches for Iwakuma. Ball outside for Kuma. 1-2. And this one will do it. Flip to third. Into first. Lynn makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the 5th. 4-0 Reds lead. Ketel Marte this afternoon 0 for 1. Mariners down 4-0, trying to get their first run of the game. Yes, S.L.P back on the pitch. Ground ball foul to start for Ketel Marte. The 0-1. Breaking ball outside. That first inning, the Mariners had runners all over the place. They had a bases loaded situation. Couldn't capitalize on it. Probably would have been tied at this rate had it occurred. 2 runs in the 3rd and 4th innings respectively for the Reds. Breaking ball right side. That's in for a base hit. Marte will hold for 1. First hit of the afternoon for Marte, 1 for 2. No outs.
The pitcher, Hisashi Iwakuma.
Hisashi Iwakuma today, 0 for 1. Fouled back for Kuma. Let me go to the bullpen as well. Nate Carnes. I'm very hesitant to have him do some work. As we see the bullpen just mainly with breaking pitches, not to the side. Strike two for Kuma. Wilkes Hernandez did well at batting. Went 2 for 3. Kuma at the 0-2 upcoming. Outside for a ball. Kuma, nice contact on this one, but this is a pop out to right field. 1 out.
Up next for Seattle,
Martin is 1 for 2 today.
Leonis Martin.
Martin, good hit again, but again, another pop out. 2 down. Kyle Seager 0 for 2 in the ball game. 12 home runs, 29 RBIs. Another pop out for Kyle Seager. And this one is caught by Marasco. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Reds lead. Mesoraco leading off. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Kuma's day will come to an end. Nate Carnes is going to come in.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 13.
Didn't have a great game last night. Gave up a home run. 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. It's one of those games the Mariners pitching doesn't do very well. When that happens with the batting, things like this will happen. Mariners have only been shut out once this season. Knuckle curve, strike 3 on Mesoraco. 1 out to the Tampa Bay Rays at home. Suarez 0 for 2.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
1 out. Suarez with the ball outside. Strike 1. One. Outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball. Kyle Seager fires it to first in time. 2 outs. Jay Bruce walked today and a run scored. 0 for 1. Outside knuckle curve for a ball. 0-1. 2-0 outside. Two and 0 the count. 3-0. Brandon Phillips up on deck waiting. 3-0. That's in for strike 1. 3-1. Ground ball foul, full count. 2 outs. See if Carnes can put it away here. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, Cano has time, fires it, and makes the catch to Lynn for the out. As we go to the 6th inning, Mariners need to get some runs. 4-0 Reds lead. Nelson Cruz is 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1 of 5 hits, but no runs scored. And if you need to get a rally going, Cruz is the one to do it. He had 2 home runs yesterday, as I said, back to back. And this one's lined to second. 1 out. Adam Lind with a single today, 1 for 2. Breaking ball outside for ball 1. Reds with a 4-0 lead, 1 out. Lind takes ball 2 outside corner. Yes, S.L.P having a terrific game. 4-1 record, looking to go for his 5th win of the season. Fouled back for Lind, that would have been a ball 3. 2-1 to count. Ground ball, base hit to the gap in right field, and Lind will hold for 1. One out single for him. Robinson Cano 0 for 2 and 2 flyouts this afternoon. Pitch outside for Cano, ball 1. S.L.P has not allowed any runs through the first 5 innings. 1 out, and Cano pops this one into left field. This one, as Shebler makes the catch for the out, 2 down in the inning. Here's look at S.L.P's pitches. The fastballs have been there for the Mariners, as he's not been able to take advantage of it. Gutierrez doubled in the 4th. Next man aboard. Outside for ball 1. Cardinals and Diamondbacks tied at 4 in the NL League. 9th inning, Phillies and Braves no score. Pop out again for the Mariners. It's not been a terrific game all the way around. 3rd out claimed by the Reds as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 Cincinnati lead. Welcome back. Happy Mother's Day to everyone on the stream. Carnes leading off, pitching again. Phillips leading off at bat. First pitch into left center field, and Gutierrez makes the catch for the out. Shebler 0 for 2 today.
Scott Shebler.
And ground ball, nice snag by Lind, 2 down.
Now batting,
Better awareness that time. DeSclafani walked in the 4th. Let's call him DeSclafani, but they gave him D. As in like D Gordon. Strike 1. Yes, Carr's having his better production overall in this inning. Change up, strike 2. 0-2 the count. DeSclafani the 0-2. And struck him out. Nate Carnes 1-2-3 in the 6th. We go to the 7th inning. Mariners down 4-0. Welcome back to Mariners baseball game summary through the first 6. Lind 2 for 3 game. Votto with a home run. 2 RBI game. DeSclafani with 2 strikeouts, 6 hits, and 6 innings pitched. So Steve Clevenger 0 for 2 today. Diaz in the bullpen warming up.
Steve Clevenger.
And to start off, Clevenger base hit up the middle. Botch catched at center. But nonetheless a single for Clevenger to start. DeSclafani giving up a hit early. Marte 1 for 2. Tony Cingrani warming up in the bullpen relieving. Slider outside for ball 1. Both teams tying at hit 7 apiece. Mariners have left 8 man on base. Cincinnati 5 man on base all game. 1-0 for Marte. 2-0 outside. Pop out again. Fastball it looked like. 1 out. Phelps with a great catch at second. Pitch hitter. I don't know who's going to be my pitch hitter. I'm just going to bring in Carnes for this one. So Carnes will be coming in with 1 out. He could look for his first hit of the game. Breaking ball. That's a base hit for Carnes, the pitcher. Mariners pitching 3 hits overall in the series. His first at bat, first pitch to him, gets a base hit with 1 out. Leonis Martinez 1 for 3 today, singled in the first. See if the Mariners rally can come through here with 1 out. First pitch.
Nope.
Outside fastball.
Counts 1-0.
One and 0. Fastball up high, 2-0.
2-0.
Two and 0 for Martin. Pop up high. That would have been ball 3. Botch catch, fouled. Ooh, bailout. Error. As well. First one of the series. 2-1 for Martin. Strike 2. So instead of a 2 out, it's still 1 out, and Martin misses that one. Gotta take advantage of him. 2-2. Martin strikes out looking. Third K for DeSclafani. 2 down. Kyle Seager popped out last time out in the 5th. Can try to give the Mariners a bit of a spark in this one. Clemenger with the leadoff hit. Seager right center field. This one is off the wall. Kyle Seager will head for 2 for a double, and he will stay standing. Mariners get a 2-run score. 2 RBI for Kyle Seager as Carnes and Clemenger score. It is now a 4-2 Reds lead. How about that? Mariners kept going on the attack, and it paid off big time. Nelson Cruz up on deck. 2-run double. 13th of the year for Kyle Seager. That ties him with Adam Lind as the team leader. Nelson Cruz can add on to it with Seager at second. Strike 1 on the changeup. 13th double for Kyle Seager this year, as I mentioned. His RBI total now up to 31. That ties him with Nelson Cruz at the moment. Outside for a ball. Mariners finally break out of the shutout bid to get their first 2 runs here in the 7th with 2 down. 1-1 for Nelson Cruz. Strike 2 underneath. DeSclafani now trying to find his rhythm in this inning. Can he finish it off? 1-2 for Cruz. And that's a base hit. Seager will hold at third. Cruz with a 2-out single. Much needed as well. Mariners bats now starting to fire away. And the Reds manager is going to come out and take out DeSclafani, as his afternoon will come to an end after giving 2 earned. As we're going to look at Tony Cingrani, 21st appearance in relieving, 1-0 record. His ERA 4.43, 26 Ks and 20 in the 3rd innings. Good against lefties and righties. Adam Lind today, 2 singles, 2 for 3 with an RBI opportunity, as Kyle Seager in scoring position at third. Lind launches one into right field, and it is gone. 3-run home run for Adam Lind, his 15th of the year. His RBI total now up to 27, and the Mariners have the lead. First pitch to right for Lind, and he launched one. Mariners bullpen getting excited. Cano up at bat. Cingrani Threw a fastball right up high where Lynn can make it happen, and he drilled it out of the park. It is now a 5-4 Mariners lead. Cano up at bat. 2 outs, still top of the 7th. Slider outside for ball 1. Yes, what a comeback for the Mariners. 5 runs scored in the 7th. Breaking ball, this is tipped, and this one will do it. Singrani fires it to first, and the inning will come to an end. Mariners right back in this one. Lynn with a 3-run blast. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Mariners lead. Leroy Brasky leading off this afternoon, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Nate Carnes continuing to pitch here in the game. So possibly that victory for not for Hernandez, but for Iwakuma is still intact. If the Mariners could come back and win this one out. Outside for a ball 2. That's not the best start to the game for Carnes. He did good going 1-2-3 last inning. That's in for strike 1. 2-1. Ground ball right side. 1 out as Lynn makes the catch. And a win for the Mariners will put them in a tiebreaker at the moment, 1-1 with the finale tomorrow. And you see the work of Carnes in this one. Billy Hamilton, 2 for 3. 2 singles is all he has had. And an RBI. 1 down. Ground ball, base hit up the left side. That one flew over the head of Kyle Seager, excuse me. And Hamilton another single to the board. And Joey Votto up at bat. Normally the Mariners would walk him in a situation like this, but with 1 out, you really can't risk that. As you have to deal with Hamilton, who is fast in the open field. Ground ball. This should be a double play. Throw out and a double play out. First and second. Beautifully done by the Mariners. 4-6-3. We go to the 8th. 5-4 Mariners lead. Sampson making his 19th appearance, relieving 1-1 record, 3.92 ERA. Starting the top of the 8th, Gutierrez up at bat. Steve Cishek warming up. Joel Peralta will sit down. And Benoit is not going to be good in this one. We're going to bring in Ryan Cook for a quick inning. We'll see if it works. We'll see. And Goody lines one to left. Base hit to left. Gutierrez will hold for 1. Big time hit for Gutierrez. First pitch. That's Clevenger. Next man aboard. Clevenger had a single back in the 7th, which opened up the 7th inning run. 1 for 3 for the game today. 1-0, top of the 8th. Clevenger fouled in the right field. A win also for the Mariners will put them a half a game behind the Angels. 1-1, Clevenger, base hit. Gutierrez will come back to second. Thought about going for 3. 2-man on for the Mariners. You can't really break up a run that's still going strong. Gutierrez at second. Clevenger with a 2-hit afternoon. Marte 1 for 3 today. Singled back in the 5th. Popped out in the 7th. With an RBI opportunity, he has 5 of the year. And fouled on his first at-bat. In the 8th. Gutierrez in scoring position at second. Marte fouled. Marte now facing an 0-2. Strike 3, 1 out in the 8th. High fastball, late swing for Marte, and they see the numbers in the starters matchup. Kuma get 4 earned today, 7 hits, 2 walks, and 4 Ks. S.L.P 4 runs and earned, 10 hits allowed. Nate Carnes with a base hit today, 1 for 1. And this will be his last at bat before we're going to see the closing moments of the 9th. Strike 1. As Martin will be the next man up, likely, we will see. Change up, strike 2. Carnes will show bunt. And there's the bunt. Out at second and out at first. Double play in time. They tried to advance Gutierrez to third to hold him there. Didn't work. Bottom of the 8th next for the Reds, down 5-4. Mesoraco today 1 for 3, leading off. As Carnes will continue to pitch here in the game. Strike 1 to start for Mesoraco. The 0-1. Change up in the strike zone, but called ball. 1-1. 5-4 Mariners lead. They mounted a 5-run comeback. Or 4-run comeback, scored 5 unanswered runs. That's what I meant to say, fouled. It's getting a little excited. You don't want to have the momentum being lost in this one. 2-2 to Mesoraco. Full count. Suarez up on deck waiting. And the 3-2 with nobody out. Fly ball left field. Gutierrez coming in and makes the catch. 1 out. Bottom of the 11th. Phillies and Braves yet to get a score. Suarez 0 for 3 today. As he has been held in check in this series, or in this game rather. He had a 5 RBI game last night with a grand slam. 1-0. Good fastball. 1-1. 1 out. 1-1. Hit well right center field. That's a base hit. Martin tracks the ball and will fire it to second for a double. So as far as bust out of the snide, his first hit of the game, and his hit streak continues at a dozen. And now he's going to be out, and Jose Peraza is coming in to pinch run. Jay Bruce 0 for 2. Double number 12 for Suarez on that last one. Change up for strike 1, and look at Peraza's speed. He has 89 speed, so the Mariners got to be aware of that. Swing and a miss, strike 2 with 1 out. Brandon Phillips will follow Bruce. The 0-2. Ground ball. Marte. 2 outs. Lynn, nice catch at first. Brandon Phillips 2 for 3 game. The hits have been singles with a run scored. Two down. Strike 1. Runners left on this afternoon. Mariners have left 8 men on base. Reds have left 6. The 0-1. 0-2 fouled away to left field. And I think at this moment the Mariners are going to make a change. Steve Cishek will warm up, and he's coming into the game. 12th appearance, or 13th appearance rather, 2-1 record for Steve Cishek. His ERA over 4. He'd like to cut that down somewhat. 1-2 on the ball outside. No fastball in the lineup for Steve Cishek. 2-2 the count. Runner at second. 2-2. And nice catch by Cano. Now we'll do it. We go to the 9th inning here in Cincinnati. Mariners with a 5-4 lead.
Your attention, please.
Jose Peraza now
Number 9.
at third base.
Jose Peraza.
And we're going to see another pitching change. That's Jumbo Diaz making his 19th appearance, relieving 3.31 ERA. Good against lefty batters, not great against the righty batters. Leading off for the Mariners is Martin. He was struck out looking last time in the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning fouled. Had a single back to open the books in the first. Since then, he has been hitless. 1 for 4. Ball on the outside. Mariners trying to complete their first comeback in quite some time. Outside 2-1 for Martin. Three and 1 outside. Kyle Seager up on deck. (3-1) for Martin. Ball 4. Martin earns a walk. Diaz gives up a walk here in the 9th inning. Kyle Seager with 2 RBIs in the game at a double, 1 for 4. And let's see if Diaz, he's going to pitch out, and Martin holds at first. As they're all making sure he doesn't advance.
Oh, he's in.
1-0 for Kyle Seager. He finally busted out of the pop-out hole. Outside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
He was hitless last game, I believe, and 1 for 4 today. Diaz, 3-0. Nelson Cruz up on deck waiting. 3-0. Ball 4, back-to-back walks by Diaz. Seager at first. And Martin at second.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
Nelson Cruz with 2 for 4 game, 2 singles and a run. Pedro Villarreal warming up in the bullpen. Nobody out. 2-man on. Fouled on the fastball. Single in the 1st and 7th inning for Nelson Cruz. 1-1 for Diaz. As we see his pitching arsenal. 1-1.
1 ball.
98 on that pitch. 1-2. Came with that fastball. 1-2. Fouled inside. Changeup. Not quite inside, but about out there. 1-2 pitch. Nobody out. Popped up Cruz. Runners will head back in 5-5 rule in effect. 1 out. Now we're going to see Adam Lind at next man up, who had a 3-run bomb earlier in the ball game to give the Mariners the lead 5-4 in the 7th. This home run was a part of a 5-run inning, as that one sailed in the right. Outside for a ball 1. Lind, right field, base hit. Martin will hold at third. Runners all over the place. Lind at first. Martin at third.
Second baseman.
Just before we continue that, John Lamb, a lefty reliever, 14th appearance, his ERA over 5. Mariners should take advantage of that. Robinson Cano, over 4 game. He can make something happen out of this. Breaking ball, ball 1. One and 0. Change up outside, 2-0. Two and 0 for Cano. Popped up high. Right center. The out makes the catch. Runners will advance. And the throw not in time at home. Run scores at home is Martin. Mariners increase their lead 6-4. RBI sac fly for Cano. As Gutierrez up at bat next. Not a bad throw by Hamilton, but that no play at the plate. Martin scores easily. 2 for 4 game for Gutierrez. Runners on first and third with 2 outs now. Cano with RBI number... As a fastball in for ball 1. Ooh, that was a tough call for the umpire. 27th RBI for Cano this year, by the way. On that sac fly, Goody lines 1 to third. And a throw to second on the 5-4 ground out. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Can the Mariners win it? With a 6-4 lead. We'll see in just a moment. Scott Schebler leading things off today, 0 for 3 in the ball game. And Steve Cishek ready to start the 9th in closing time. Strike 1 to start it. No fastball in the arsenal for Steve Cishek. And it starts off with an 0-2 count. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. 1 out in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall, next man up, right fielder, with 1 out. Slider outside for ball 1. Mariners trying to prevent being swept during the first 2 games of this series. Strike 1, good sinker at 94. 1-1. Ground ball right side. Lind tosses it to Cishek, 2 outs.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Leroy Brasky.
Leroy Brasky can keep the game alive. 1 for 3 game, a single and an RBI. And then Hamilton and Votto follow him. This is a must-needed out for the Mariners to win the game. Ball 1 to start. One 0 count. 2-0. That was a strike. Inside corner. Low bunt. This one should do it. Oh, box catch. Can he make the throw? No. Wow, what a bunt save that was for the Reds. As Hamilton up at bat next. Game continues. Hamilton 3 for 4. That's a scoring error. Okay. E1 on Steve Cishek. Mariners know now they have to be aware of the base steal. Tying run at the plate. Ball 1. Strike 1. And then Joey Votto will follow him if the Reds get to him. 2 outs, 1-1. Tipped, fouled, 1-2 for Hamilton. Can Seattle close the deal here? 1-2 for the ball game. Popped up to left field. Gutierrez is back, and the Mariners win it. 6-4, the final. And they have tied this series at 1 with the finale tomorrow. A big 7th inning for the Mariners. 5 runs to come from behind, 4-0 to lead. And then an assurance run to put them up 2 runs from Cano's RBI sac fly. And now the Mariners now are 2 under 500 and a half game behind the LA Angels. And at this rate, they should be 2 games back in the wild card hunt as the Red Sox lost in the game. Still, Steve Cishek will get the save, I'm sure. Nate Carnes will get a second win of the year. No decision for Kuma. Singrani will take the loss. Adam Lind, 4 for 5 game and a 3 RBI performance with that home run. He is the player of the ball game for the Mariners. Had it back in the 7th when nothing was really going well offensively. And Lind charged in. Had a big-time bomb to right. Opposite field, almost. It looked like it was. He's had some of his home runs in opposite field situations, but this one to right, and he ripped it for a huge win for the Mariners. 4 out of 5 game, and that home run. We will see you tomorrow afternoon for game number 3 of this 3-game series in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm S.L.P. Mariners win 6-4. Have a great day, everybody. 5th save for Steve Cishek. It is right. The Mariners' bats were blasting off middle of the game. Cano had an RBI sac fly. He did do something. Kuma was 0 for 2. What a ball game.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township.
Oh boy. Hope you guys enjoyed that beautiful comeback. As we got Taijuan Walker to deal with in the pitching. He is 4-0, one of only, I think, 3 pitchers left who hasn't gotten a loss this year. Yeah, he's still 1 of 3. Cobb, Walker, and Estrada. And Walker in the... Oh, he's leading the All-Star voting right now. 300K. In the award so far. Another win for Walker will put him right up around Fires, I'm hoping. And Giovanni Colorado looking pretty good. Alright. So we are a game behind, excuse me. So the Angels win from that simulation throughout the rest of the game. So Mariners again need to continue to win to try to push themselves into second. And be a half game behind the Halos. And not much has changed in the wild card race, although the Twins lost. Orioles losing now, so this could be interesting now. Red Sox back on their winning ways. Angels trying to make a wild card push. Now let me go back to the calendar real quick just to see when we'll be facing Cincinnati. If we do. And it looks like we do not have them. Yeah. So I guess this is our only time this year we are going to see Cincinnati. It's kind of hard to believe, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Our first interleague game at home will be against the Padres. That's later on in the month. Alright, final game. Before I do that, let me get to... as Christopher Cookston will get his first start at home. We'll see how that goes. Let me go. Alfredo Simon. I think I remember him from Big Red NY's franchise. Not franchise, Road to the Show series. So let me get through the statistics, guys, and then we will do the final game. I need to get the standings down, because I know the Mariners would like to get a win and be below 500. We'll see what happens. Mariners. Get to the wild card. Hope you guys are enjoying the afternoon stream. I hope we can get the standings and the statistics game here. Back after that loss. Statistics. Let me get those down. So Kyle Seager and Cruz are both tied in RBIs. And the home run advantage goes to Nelson Cruz and Adam Lynn. So again, there's going to be a battle throughout the rest of the year to see who's going to do what. Doubles, I like to get that statistics in there because these guys hit pretty well. Oh, that's walks, excuse me. Nelson Cruz with walks. Holy cow, I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Although I like to... There we go. 3 Mariners in double-digit doubles with 13. Kyle Seager, Lynn, and Gutierrez. You can keep hitting that ball, though, by making it good. Good things will happen. Go to the red side. As Votto, or Votto as they say. Suarez with 24. Ribbies Tyson with Mesoraco. Let me get the doubles for that, and then we'll get to the game, guys. In case you have any questions, go ahead and send it through the comments or through the chat, and we'll go ahead and discuss what we need to talk about. Suarez and Phillips leading the team in doubles this year. Alright, that's it for the note-taking. Let's go to game number 3. Walker and Simon, where the winner will get the series. This is the last time we'll have to face these teams, the Reds. Here at Great American Ballpark. Walker not quite 100%. Good thing I got Kuma a little bit of rest. Let's see, are we going to get that statistic again? Yes, we will. Mariners number 2 in home runs, number 2 in batting average. They've moved up back to second. Welcome to Great American Ballpark this afternoon for Game 3 of the final series between the Reds and the Mariners. Mariners trying to look to get under 500 for the season. It's Joey Votto and Robinson Cano next. I think that was Nelson Cruz, but that's okay. Alfredo Simon, the former Giant, 2-3 record, 4.32 ERA, 32 strikeouts in 50 innings pitched, 16 walks allowed and 43 hits. In his 9th start of the year. Leonis Martin 1 for 8 in the series with 3 strikeouts. Leading off with the Mariners. Look at the pitching arsenal for Simon. Cutter to start for ball 1 for Simon. 1-0. Tip to start. Mesoraco fires at the first in time, 1 out. Let's get to you the lineups for the Mariners, something we didn't have last game. Walker will be coming in to hit at that 9th slot under National League rules. Martin, Seager, Cruz, Lind at cleanup, Cano, Gutierrez, Clevenger, another start, and Cattell, Marte. So Aoki, another rest day for him. Kyle Seager, look at his numbers during the month of May. His RBI production around the same, around the home runs, but his batting average has dipped to 231. Ball 1 for Kyle Seager. Let's get to look at the umpires for today's game. Mike Fillmore at home plate, Rusty Valentine at first base, Jerry Hillsdale at second, and Kenny Jansen at third. Those are your umpires for today. 1-0 upcoming for Kyle Seager against Simon. Fouled inside, 1-1. One and one for Kyle Seager. Outside, 2-1. Kyle Seager tying with Nelson Cruz in RBIs. 2-1 for Kyle Seager. Fouled in to left field, 2-2. 1 out. Mariners come from behind, down 5-0 yesterday to make a bit of a rally. Blooping ground ball to first, 2 down. Nicely done by Votto. Nelson Cruz, next man up. Let's get to you the defensive lineup brought to you by Majestic, the official sponsors of Major League Baseball. Votto, Phillips, Brasky, Suarez. The infields, outfields, Bruce, Joaquin Brown, and Scott Schebler in the outfield. Cruz, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs in the series, 4 for 9 overall. Gonna do it again against these Reds. He had 2 singles yesterday. This is a ground ball and a 1-2-3 inning for Alfredo Simon. We go to the bottom of the first. No score in Cincinnati. Taijuan Walker, 4-0 start, his best overall start to a season in his young career. 9th start, 1.40 ERA, 64 strikeouts, 10 walks, 31 hits allowed in 58 innings. Number 3 in the Cy Young race as Leroy Brasky, 3 for 8 in the series with an RBI, leading off bottom of the first. Outside for Walker for a ball 1, not quite at 100% stamina, but he will give it a go once again. Fouled away. Breaking ball, Cano makes the catch, and the Lynn 1 out on the 4-3 play. It's a terrific turnaround throw for Cano. He's still a little bit of agile despite his age growing up. Brasky, Brown, Votto, the front 3, Marazaraco at cleanup, Bruce, Suarez, Philip Sebler, and Alfredo Simon, batting 111, pitching, will get the start. Joaquin Brown, next man up. Swing and a miss on that cutter. As Walker has looked good every game thus far. He's had a couple no decisions as well. Now Walker with the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball up the middle, base hit. And Martin comes out. Martin and Cano both on the infield line in this one. Shohei Votto, next man aboard. Last 9 games, 12 for 35 overall, batting over 340. Outside for ball 1. Breaking ball hit well in the left center field. This one has some carry, but this one's going to be nicely catched, if you will, by Martin at center for an out. Second out of the inning as Mazzaraco, next man up. 3 RBIs, a home run. Runner will advance. Throw to second is tagged out, caught stealing, and now will do it for the inning. Go to the second inning. Lynn, Cano, and Gutierrez up for the Mariners. Seems like Brasky didn't remember, as Lynn, last 4 games batting .412. He's on a hot streak as of late. Yeah. The Reds have been caught stealing at least 5 times in this series. Lynn, the right field, base hit through the gap right center. Lynn will hold for 1. So you're in a small like field with the right center being at 370. Lynn with a great hit through the gap, first pitch. And that's something the Mariners have lived and died from in some recent games. Says Cano, 1 for 8 in the series, had a hit in the first game. He was 0 for 4, did reach on base on a, not reach on base, he had a sac fly RBI yesterday. Fouled away for Cano, Lind at first, nobody out. 12 home runs, 27 RBIs. Simon, the 0-1 for Cano. Outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One-two pitch. Strikeout number 3, 1 out. First K for Simon, 1 down. Good cutter on the inside.
Batting 6, left fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, next man aboard. 3rd in the American League. Hard to believe that. 7 home runs. He was batting around 300, and now it's starting to really pick up the pace. One out. And a breaking ball. This one's fouled away. Oh and 1. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike for Gutierrez. Top of the second, 1-1. 2 and 1 outside. Two and 1. 3 and 1 outside. 1 out. Clevenger up on deck waiting. And I just noticed there is Cruz. He's up on the 3rd slot playing right field. Goody playing left field once again. 3 and 1. Strike 2. Late swing for Goody. You want that to be a 4-seamer. Instead he got all 2-seamers against Gutierrez. Payoff pitch. 2 down in the inning. That would have been a walk for Gutierrez. He would have loved to have that back as a mulligan in golf, to say the least. Clevenger, next man up, 2 outs. Nobody as a threat, as Lynn doesn't have great base stealing attributes. 2 down. Clevenger strikes 1. Two down, 0-1. Outside. Gorgeous cloudy day, to say the least, here at Great American Ballpark. Opened up in 2003. 1-1. Strike 2. One and 2. 2 and 2. Mariners in the 7th inning had 2 outs for quite a while, and then they've been able to be patient at the plate and make timely plays. And strike 3, caught looking. Goes Clevenger. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Devin Mesoraco with 3 RBIs in the series, 2 for 7 at a home run. Mesoraco leading off. Strike 1 inside. You start up with a pitch like that, that's dangerous, but why not? If you're Walker, you're having a career year early, keep that consistency rolling. 1-1. Breaking ball. It's a base hit to right. Walker has had 2 shutout victories this season. Jay Bruce 3 for 7 in the series with an RBI. We'll see what Walker can do, if he will continue to struggle like he has in recent years or continue to pitch well against the top tier teams, even though Cincinnati is not one of them in this game. 0-2 count. Outside breaking ball. 1 and 2. One, 2 count. 2 and 2 outside. 2 and 2. Breaking ball outside, full count. Suarez up on deck waiting. Payoff pitch. Hit well, left field. This one is gone. 2-run blast. 2-0 lead for the Reds. Bruce knocks one out. Sixth home run of the year, 19th run batted in of the season, 413 feet on this one. Good swing, plenty of contact, fastball up high, and a rare home run given up by Walker. And you see Suarez's numbers. fouled away. Mariners were in a situation like this last game when they were down 4-0, and they came back and win. Ground ball. Nicely done by Marte to Lynn for the out. Brandon Phillips, next man aboard. 1 down. Strike 1 for Walker. Breaking ball outside for a ball 1. Mariners trying to keep their composure, mainly for Walker. Ground ball for Marte again. And there are 2 outs. Batting eighth, Scott Shebler. Split outside corner, ball 1. This one hit well, center field, and Martin makes the catch at the warning track. As that will do it for the second inning. 2-0 lead as Bruce knocks one out. Leading off, Ketel Marte for the Mariners. Top of the third we go.
Leading off for Seattle, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Split to start for ball 1. 1-0. Marte ground ball to second. 1 out. After this game, Mariners head back home in Safeco Field for a couple of home game stretches, 3 against the Athletics and 3 against the Twins. Taijuan Walker making his first at-bat of the season. One down. Two-seamer outside for a ball 1. Felix Hernandez and Nate Carnes have had hits in this interleague matchup. And that is foul. Nearly stayed fair for Taijuan Walker. 1-1. 1-1. Strike 2. One and 2. Breaking ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Walker. 2-2. And Walker, right field, foul. Second two-seamer in this set that Walker's almost got it in for a hit. And that one bit him in the dirt. Strike 3, 2 down. Late swing as well for Walker. Martin, next man up. Martin hits this one well into center field. This one has some carry at the warning track, is caught. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the third coming up. 2-0 Reds. Ran with a good catch to end the second. Alfredo Simon leading off, batting 111. And this is National League rules where pitchers are allowed to be at bat. 1-0. Ground ball for Cano. 1 out. Leroy Brasky 0 for 1 today. Strike 1 for Walker. 28 pitches through 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Good splitter. The 0-2. Fouled away. One, 2. Got him looking. Strike 3 call. 2 down. Walker tacking up K after K after K in this one.
Now batting, center fielder,
Joaquin Brown 1 for 1, who had that Nice catch at the warning track. Last at bat. 2 down in the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2. Just cannot get that fastball. If you're Brown, you gotta be frustrated. 0-2. Outside splitter.
1-2.
The 1-2 count. 2-2. Joaquin Brown, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Walker. 3 outs in this one. I'll have to check it during the break. We go to the 4th. No score for the Mariners, 2 for the Reds. To the 4th, Kyle Seager 0 for 1 in the game. Let's look at the game recap so far. Walker has 2 strikeouts, so I was 1 off. Simon has 4. Kyle Seager 0 for 1 in the ball game. Leading off, top of the 4th. Seager fouls left field. And we're trying to get a win under 500. Seager off the leg of Simon, and he will advance to first. And it's got to be at least the 3rd time in this series we have seen a pitcher get napped with a comebacker to the thigh or the knee joint. But Simon looks to be okay. Nelson Cruz playing right field 0 for 1. Primarily he'd be DHing. Mariners are 8-16 on the road. Breaking ball for ball 1. Reds are 13-14 on the home field. 7-10 on the road. Top of the 4th, 1-0 for Nelson Cruz. Splitter strike 1. And Cruz hits this one. Left field, line drive, and gone. 2-run blast for Cruz, his 33rd RBI, his 16th home run, and the Mariners tied up at 2. Kyle Seager scores as well on this one. Nicely done by Cruz. Line drived it out 391 feet. Again, not quite opposite home run for Cruz, but he knows how to hit that ball. 1-1 count. Fastball looked like. High in the strike zone for Cruz to knock this one out, and we are knotted at 2. Now it is Lynn's turn to make a rally here. Cutter inside for strike 1. 4th inning, Mets and the Brewers are tied at 1. Lynn had a single back in the 2nd inning. Top of the 4th inning, 0-1. Outside for a ball. Maybe this kind of a rally can help the Mariners out a little bit. 1-1. Popped up for Lind, right to the shortstop Brasky. And there are 2 down. Robinson Cano struck out in the 2nd, looking as he is 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Cano, good contact, but this one will stay infield. As Brown makes the out. Now I'll do it for the inning. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, excuse me. Got ahead of myself once again. 2 outs as Gutierrez 0 for 1 in the game this afternoon. So let's see what Gutierrez can do here to get Mariners run here. Tie game at 2. Mariners, as I said, they are 2nd in home runs behind the Toronto Blue Jays. Breaking ball 1-1 for Simon. 1-1. And Goody hits this one left field, and it is gone. Solo home run for Gutierrez, his 8th home run of the year and his 18th RBI. Mariners lead 3-2. 3-run inning for the Mariners. Well, when you think with 2 outs, Mariners are going to fall down, not so fast. 358 feet for Goody on this line drive blast to left. Again, Simon looking like he throw a fastball right up high. Goody early swing, but got enough. So we now go for 1 for 2. 18th run batted in. That one just got over the wall. As Clevenger was struck out looking, I meant to say. As he's at bat. And Clevenger lines one to right field. And this one is caught by Bruce. And that will do it for the fourth. 3-run inning in the fourth for Seattle. Mariners have taken their first lead, 3-2. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Joey Votto 0 for 1 today. 5 out in the first, leading off.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
And Votto takes strike 1 to start. Mariners off to a terrific rally. Once again, as you would expect, splitter caught the line of the zone, but outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball, base hit to left. You don't expect the Reds to be down for too long. First hit for Votto. Mesoraco with the single and a run. Runner will advance. Hit and run play fouled. As Votto does not have terrific base stealing ability, I don't know why he would run. Breaking ball, 1-1. Nobody out. 1-1 count. 2-1 outside. Two 1 count. 3-1. Jay Bruce up on deck waiting. As Walker's getting up 2 earned in this ball game. Full count for Walker now. Mesoraco payoff pitch. Hit well, right center field, and this one is gone. 2-run home run for Mesoraco, and the Reds have regained the lead. Ninth home run for him, and his RBI now team leading 26 of the year. Fourth 3 Cincinnati lead now. As that one cruised out of the park. Jay Bruce next man up with nobody out. Breaking ball, base hit. And now Walker's starting to get roughed up. Suarez 0 for 1 today. And the mound visit in order for Walker. Ryan Cook warming up early. Evan Scribner. Fouled away. And Cincinnati regaining the lead. Tipped. This will advance the run to the second. 1 out. Suarez did his best to advance the runner. He did. Paid the price with a ground out. Phillips is 0 for 1 today. 1 out. Walker with another strike. Cutter outside. 1-1. 1-1. 2-1 outside again. Back to that cutter, trying to make Phillips swing. Popped up. This one's a good pop up. Clevenger coming in. And there are 2 down. Shebler 0 for 1 today. 5 out in the second.
Left fielder, Scott Shebler.
Good splitter for strike 1 for Shebler. 5 home runs, 12 RBIs this season. 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball, base hit, right side, or left side rather. Runners will stay on first and third. Nicely done for Schebler, get himself on the board. Alfredo Simon 0 for 1. This is a terrific time for the Mariners to get him out. He has 1 RBI though this year. 1-1. Breaking ball 2-1. Bottom of the 4th inning. Fouled back 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Walker gets a big time strikeout and the 3rd out. We go to the 5th inning. Reds regain the lead. Mesoraco belts one out for a 2-run home run, 4-3 Reds. Leading off Ketel Marte, 0 for 1, grounded out in the 3rd. Leading off, Walker will follow him, and then Martin. Outside for ball 1 to start for Marte. As Mariners look to regain the lead. Top of the 5th inning. And Marte, good contact on this one. This one running back is Bruce. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Marte, one of the only players left on the rotation who's not yet hit a home run. Walker struck out in the 3rd. One out. Ground ball right side. Votto makes the catch. 2 down. Just like that.
Center fielder number 12.
Leonis Martin 0 for 2 today. Cincinnati 7 hits on 4 runs in the game. Martin, long shot to right center field. This one as Brown holds in the 3rd out. 1-2-3 for Simon in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 4-3 Reds. Levi Borowski leading off 0 for 2 in the game.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Leroy Bransky.
1-0 for Walker. And this fastball is hit well. Cruz, can he make the catch? No, it's gone. Bransky belts one out. And Cincinnati increasing their lead. Third home run for Bransky. His RBI total now up to 5 for the year. Solo home run. And this is the most runs, to my knowledge, in franchise mode this year Walker has given up. "5-3 Reds lead." It's going to be up to the bullpen now to try to get this game at a minimum. 5 runs given up by Walker. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, strike 2. The 0-2. Popped up, fastball. Coming in shallow left field. Marte makes the out, 1 down. Walker's ERA now over 2 at the moment, which is not bad. Joey Votto 1 for 2 today. So Walker's got to take better pitch care of the ball, pitch locations. 0-1. Strike 2. Votto the 0-2. Fouled away. Walker the 0-2. Strike 3 on Votto, 2 down. Mesoraco 2 for 2 game, a single and a home run. He's a double and a triple away from a cycle. Fouled away. Yeah, Cincinnati now having the momentum in their hands. 0-1. Check swing did not go. 1-1. 1-1. Cutter Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Home runs, Reds lead 3-2 in that department. They're not a power hitting ball club, as I said. 2-1. Fouled away. Reds this year in home runs, they are 16th. 46 total. They have 50 for the game, I do believe. Or close. Fouled away. 49 home runs. 2-2 count. Full count. Jay Bruce up on deck waiting. Mazaraco, the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and that will do it for the 5th. We go to the 6th inning, as the Reds put another home run on the board for a 5-3 Reds lead. Kyle Seager leading off, top of the 6th inning. 1-for-2 game for him, and to the bullpen. Ryan Cook will be ready to come into the ball game. (5-3) Reds lead, and Simon pitching away, fouled. Let me make one more adjustment. Scribner, both ready and waiting to go whenever they need. 0-1. Outside. The good news is this is the best lineup they're going to get from the Mariners. Seager, Cruz, Lind, Cano, Gutierrez. Ground ball fouled. 1-2. Single back in the 4th inning for Kyle Seager. 2-2. 2-2 for Kyle Seager. Full count. Nelson Cruz up on deck waiting for Seattle. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Kyle Seager earns a walk to first base. Opening start to the 6th inning. Nelson Cruz had a solo home run earlier in the ball game. Let's put the Mariners on the board. (5-3) Reds lead. That was his 3rd home run of the series. Strike 1. Got on a ground out last at bat in the 1st, excuse me. 1-1 for Nelson Cruz. One and 1. 2-1. Once Seager, Cruz, Lind, Cano, Gutierrez all hit, it's going to be really tough to win games. Ground ball. Second in time, and the throw. 2 down. Nice catch by Votto on that 6-3 ground out. Nice delivery by Nebraska, able to haul it in, tagging the base, and able to fire it. Lind 1-for-2 in the game. Had a big home run yesterday. Strike 1 inside. Phillies and the Braves tied at 5. Pittsburgh over Colorado in the 6th. And this will do it for the inning. Lind pops one into shallow left field. Shebler makes the catch, and the inning will come to an end. Bottom of the 6th coming up for the Reds. Bruce, Suarez, and Phillips due up. 5-3 Cincinnati lead. Brian Cook coming into the game, his 16th appearance, relieving 2.52 ERA. 1-3 record. As Jay Bruce leading off. Bottom of the 6th inning. Slider outside for ball 1 to start. Fouled away. 1-1. Good changeup at 85. And now the 1-2. Outside for a ball 2. 2-2 upcoming. Full count. Suarez up on deck waiting. off. Hit well to Cano. Far out of second. But catch to Lynn, 1 out.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez, next man aboard. Ground ball to Kyle Seager. Long throw the first, 2 down. On the 5-3 ground out. Brandon Phillips 0 for 2 in the game today. Outside for ball 1. As we'll see at this rate, I don't even know if Taijuan Walker's going to get a decision in this game, depending on if the Mariners make a comeback, and a great catch by Cano at second base rather. So he got the line out, beautifully done. We go to the 7th inning stretch, 5-3 Reds lead. Welcome back, game summary through the first 6 innings on the Mariners Franchise Network on YouTube. 5-3 Reds lead. Nelson Cruz a home run, 2 RBI game. Jay Bruce with a RBI game, 2 RBI home run. Alfredo Simon, 3 earned, 4 hit, 6 innings, 4 Ks. Jumbo Diaz warming up in the bullpen. Cano 0 for 2 game, can trim the Mariners deficit. And we'll see what Simon does on this first pitch. Cano fouled to start. If you threw that was a splitter he threw. If you threw a fastball, Cano would have line drive that out. Wow. Strike 2, again that same splitter. Both of them to start against Cano. The 0-2. Cano pops one. Foul territory. Suarez makes the catch, 1 down. Not been a great series for Cano, to say the least. Gutierrez solo homered back in the 4th, which was part of a 3-run inning. Foul for Gutierrez, so 1 out. Oh, 1. Ground ball to second. Backhanded catch by Phillips, and a throw over the head, now to play. And Gutierrez will reach to second on that error.
Catcher, Steve Clevenger.
Clevenger next man aboard. Phillips just threw that ball over the head of Votto and hit the dugout. Holy cow. Clevenger 0 for 2. Now with that kind of an error, that should be a scoring opportunity for the Mariners. Foul for Clevenger. Good fastball, just tipped just a little bit. 1 out, the 0-1. Breaking ball, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Strike 3 called. 2 outs. Marte next man aboard, who is 0 for 2.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
2 outs. Strike 1 for Marte. Simon now starting to find a rhythm when chasing these batters. Gutierrez at second base, who reached on an error. Marte pops one up, and this one will do it for the inning. Bruce makes the out. As we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 5-3 Reds lead. Scott Schebler leading off today, 1 for 2. As Cook continuing to relieve here in the game. Strike 1. One 0 count. Hit well into left. This one is caught at the warning track by Gutierrez. 1 down. Alfredo Simon today is 0 for 2. Strike 1. Good slider inside. Tipped and playable. Clevenger will fire it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Leroy Brasky.
Brasky next man up, who had a big home run for the Reds to put them in the lead. 2 down in the inning. Strike 1. Strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
See if Cook can complete a hat trick on this one. Broken bat, that is fouled. Louisville slugger bat. This one up the gap right to the left base hit. Rasky another hit for him. 2 out single.
Now batting,
Joaquin Brown 1 for 3.
Joaquin Brown.
Strike 1. Let's look at the hits. Reds 9-4. 0-2. Let's see if Cook can finish off the inning strong here. And he can't. Base hit. 2-man aboard. Another 0-2 count with 2 down. Cook just cannot finish off the inning. As Joey Votto is 1 for 3. And Evan Scribner is going to come into the ball game.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 59.
You're going to get against lefty batters, and this is a good opportunity to put that into the test. Strike 1 for Scribner. He'll just have the breaking ball and a cutter. 1-1. 2-1 outside corner. 2-1. Breaking ball. Runners will not advance. 3-1. Charlie Furbush warming up in the bullpen. 3-1 for Joey Votto. Ball 4, and that looked like to be a strike inside. Umpire said too high. Bases loaded for the first time in this game. Mesoraco 2 for 3. Keep in mind the Reds already have a grand slam in this series. 1-0 for Mesoraco. 2-0. Bases loaded. Brown. Votto at first, Brown at second, Brasky in scoring position at third. 2-0. Breaking ball in for strike 1. 2-1 count. Full count, fouled. Nope. Even count. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Fouled away, left field. The 2-2 offering. Breaking ball, left field, and gone. Grand slam for Mesoraco, and the Reds are starting to blow away right now in this game. Mesoraco, his 9th home run of the year. His RBI total now up to 28. Excuse me, his 2nd home run of the game tonight, 10th of the year. Breaking pitch. Mesoraco knows what to do with that one and get it out of the park. RBI total now up to 30. And his 2nd home run of the game, 9-3 Reds lead. And this one, breaking ball right field. Cruz can't get there. It's off the wall for a single. Suarez 0 for 3 today. Furbush not going to be coming into the game yet, but the Mariners are now going to need to make a big-time comeback. Down 6 runs. 2-0 outside. Suarez in the first meeting in the series had a grand slam. Strike 1 on the cutter. And it should have ended the bleeding a long time ago. 3-1. Brandon Phillips up on deck waiting. And the payoff here with 3-1. Ball 4. With 2 down, the inning continues. Brandon Phillips 0 for 3 today.
Baseman number 4.
Bullpen, Nate Carnes is already fatigued. Peralta warming up. Strike 1. Ground ball for Cano. And throw to first, and that will do it for the brutal 7th inning. We go to the 8th. Mariners down by 6. Evan Scribner
Leading off for Seattle.
leading off top of the 8th inning.
Evan Scribner.
As Alfredo Simon has pitched very well in this ball game. You gotta wonder with everything that's been going on around. See if the Mariners can make a bit of a comeback. Mariners give up 4 earned in that 7th inning. Ground ball to short, 1 down upcoming.
Center fielder number 12.
Leonis Martin 0 for 3 today.
Martin.
Martin up the middle, base hit to left center. Good start for the Mariners, 1 man on base. And next up comes Kyle Seager, who is 1 for 2.
Third baseman Kyle Seager.
Seager walked last time out. Outside for ball 1 for Simon. And the runner will advance. As a strike. Defensive indifference. Stolen base for Leonis Martin. 1-1. And Seager took the fastball. 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. One and 2. Fouled away. Simon 1-2 to Kyle Seager. Strike 3, 2 down. Look at that 7th inning on the box score. 4 runs given up.
Right fielder.
Nelson Cruz 1 for 3 had a 2-run bomb back in the 4th. Two down. And foul for Cruz. .33 RBIs now for Cruz.
Ball that's outside.
Outside for a ball. One and 1. Martin's going to try to go for 3. Again, another defensive indifference. Stolen base for Martin. 2 for the day. 2 down, ball outside. Well, they give him a strike on that. Okay. 1 and 2 for Cruz with RBI opportunity. Ground ball fouled. Top of the 8th. The 1-2 pitch with 2 down. 2 and 2.
2-2 now.
2-2 with 2 outs. Breaking ball outside, full count. Adam Lind up on deck waiting with a runner in scoring position at third. 3-2. Fouled inside. Another 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Cruz a walk to first. Runners on first and third. That pitch from Simon just tailored outside the strike zone. Lind had 1 hit in the game, a single back in the 2nd, and then he has been out twice, 1 for 3 in the game. And this is a pop-up to left field, and this will do it for the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th as the Reds look to put up some more insurance runs with a 9-3 lead. Scott Schebler 1 for 3 in the ball game today, leading off. As we're going to see Joel Peralta Peralta making his 8th appearance, 9th appearance relieving rather.
Joel Peralta.
Strike 1 for Peralta. Splitter and curveball in the arsenal for him. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Ground ball, left side, base hit. Yes, the Mariners were again trying to win, to be behind a game, half game in the American League West, but obviously that won't happen. Tucker Barnhart pitch hitting.
Tucker Barnhart.
And Barnhart hits this pitch high into right center field. Martine hauls in the catch, 1 out. Lavoie Brasky 2 for 4 game today, single and a home run. And that pitch fouled away, which really blown the game wide open. Breaking ball in the dirt, strike 2, swung and missed. The 0-2 outside for a ball. Mariners know they'll be back home at Safeco Field to at least have some confidence rolling. Not a bad road trip, but they know they could have improved. Left field, catch made for an out, 2 down. That's a done.
Now batting, center fielder, Joaquin Brown.
Joaquin Brown, 2 for 4 game, 2 singles is all he has done today. Breaking ball for strike 1, 2 down. 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Mariners know they need to pull off 6 runs in this ninth inning coming up. Ground ball, that's a base hit. Game continues in the 8th. Joey Votto 1 for 3 game today, with 2 runs scored and a single. And this one will do it for the inning. Pop up to left field. And out caught by Gutierrez, as that will do it. As Cincinnati looking to pull off a win to the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Jumbo Diaz making his 20th appearance, 3.78 ERA. Cano today 0 for 3. Mariners need 6 runs to tie.
Leading off for Seattle, second baseman.
7 for the lead. And Cano could be the guy to do it to start off a rally. Strike 1 for Cano. Up high. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 caught the zone. And it looks like Diaz is going to go get a strikeout on this one. Nope. Yes, it will be a ground out nonetheless. 1 down. 1 out in the 9th. Gutierrez had a solo home run back in the 4th. Slider outside for ball 1. After this game, Mariners will head on to Oakland and Safeco. Try to get some momentum. Mariners will be 2 under 500. Ground ball fouled. Slider for a ball 2 for Gutierrez. 2-1. Got a strike on that one. 1 out, 2-2. I'm going to check the comments in just a moment, guys. Let's get my laptop back on and about. 2-2. Fouled away for Gutierrez with 1 out. 9-3. Reds lead. 2-2 with 1 out. Got him looking. Strike 3 called. 2 outs in the 9th. Clevenger is 0 for 3. Struck out in the 7th. 2 down. Outside for a ball. Mariners are running out of time. Clevenger lines this one into deep left center field. This one has some carry, and this one is off the wall. Clevenger will come in for 2. 2 out double. Game continues in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Marte.
Marte 0 for 3. 5th double of the year for Clevenger. Fastball for strike 1, and I don't think Marte's going to get a better opportunity than that. Ground ball to short, and the ball game is over. On the 6-3 ground out, the Reds win 9-3, and they have taken 2 of 3 in this best of 3 series. Franchise mode is their only appearance in Cincinnati. Teos Gaming, thank you very much. Couldn't make the rally though, as our Mariners fall 9-3. And for the first time this year, Taijuan Walker will take the loss. 4-1 now, 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned. Alfredo Simon will get a win. 3-3 for him to finish off that game. Player of the game brought to you by Top Trading Cards, Devin Marzaraco. The catcher for the Reds, 3 for 4 game, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs to finish off his game. Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. As the final score in this one, the Reds winning 9-3 over the Mariners in this 3-game set. Seattle will head home to take on the Oakland Athletics for a 3-game set at Safeco Field. I'm S.L.P. for the Mariners franchise work on YouTube. So long, everybody. As a disappointing loss, to say the least, for Taijuan Walker. You had a feeling one of these games he would slow down, and he did.
14 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Yeah, Cincinnati pulling off a win. 14 hits, 6 hits for the Mariners, and a 9-3 final. So not bad. 6 Ks, 3 earned, 2 walks. Walker didn't walk anybody. He did give it 5 earned. His ERA at a solid 2. Not too bad, to say the least. Alfredo Simon. I always call him Simon. But, folks, that's going to do it for the MLB 16 The Show for the moment. I will, of course, plan to stream some later on in the week. Teos Gaming, thank you very much for that. As Christopher Cookston will get his first start, I believe, of the year. I had him doing some relieving this season. But Mariners are now a game back as the Angels lost on that simulation through the games. But I will hold off on that until later on in the week. Thank you, Teos. Appreciate it. I'll be sure to sub on to you as well. Sub to your channel. Because as of right now, I am going to cut the game loose for a little bit and stream a NBA 2K franchise mode with the Portland Trail Blazers. So tune in for that as well. As you are subbed, Teos Gaming. Yes, it is hard to get subs, but mainly I would love to have as much support in the community as possible to help them talk, ask questions, and all that stuff, man. I appreciate it. Subs are hard to come by, I'm sure. And you have already got my subscription as well, too, Teos. I appreciate it. Basically, my whole gameplay is all about franchise mode. I don't know if I'll be doing any other type modes like a Road to the Show or anything like that. But if I do, that'll be great if I have the time for it. But as of right now, I am going to get this game saved up. And then I'm going to end the stream on a high note for the moment to get back on track in some basketball, which I haven't played in weeks, so rusty could be sure. We'll see. Yes, I will be doing some... yes, thank you, Teos Gaming. And again, I will be doing a live stream on YouTube for some NBA 2K franchise mode. So stay tuned for that, if you would. Alright, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to some MLB The Show. I will be doing some later on in the week. As always, I am S.L.P, and have a great rest of your afternoon, everybody. Stay tuned for some MLB 2K16 in just a moment.